The Spanish Empire invited white settlers to recolonize land abandoned by original colonists heading to better opportunities in Mexico and Peru. Most were peasants who provided their own labor, but an affluent few employed work crews of black slaves. This approach on Cuba, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Santo Domingo, and Trinidad kept the Spanish Caribbean functional but stagnant. On Trinidad, a small pueblo at Port of Spain supported a mission to the local Indians. On Jamaica, the white Spaniards let their slaves join the Maroons in the mountainous interior before the British completed their expulsion. On Cuba, a brief occupation of the capital of Havana and nearby land in the west of the island by the British in 1762 to 1763 had opened the island up to the profitability of free trade, plantations, and slavery. Even the return of Spanish restrictions would not stop change. Soon Spain would institute free trade in its Caribbean colonies and parcel out land to settlers based on head counts of them and their slaves. Thus, Cuba and Puerto Rico joined the Caribbean plantation economy. In Santo Domingo, a 1795 treaty ceded the colony from Spain to France. It would not be until 1801 that the colonial government of San Domingue, later Haiti, would occupy Santo Domingo in the name of France. In 1802, General Leclerc relieved the rebel slave governor and assumed control of the whole island. By 1803, his forces were expelled from the original French side, and in 1804, the triumphant rebel slaves therein declared independence as Haiti. In 1808, Napoleon Bonaparte replaced the King of Spain with his brother Joseph Bonaparte. A junta arose to fight for the restoration of the king and urged loyal Spaniards to fight the French. Dominicans loyal to Spain joined an exile army that left Puerto Rico allied to a British fleet and evicted the French. The Spanish colonization of Santo Domingo would begin for a second time. Doubts seeped in about what Spain loyal Dominicans had won. Spain would not finance the colonial government. Even when Spain regained its independence, Cuba was Spain's priority. One faction sought to join Haiti. Another faction was inspired by the Creole revolutionaries fighting Spanish colonialism in Mexico and Colombia. The Colombians were better tied to the Caribbean region. The faction allied to the Creole revolutionaries would seek to join Colombia. The United Haiti faction was undermined when the Bolivar faction launched a coup d'etat against the Spanish colonial government, declaring the Republic of Spanish Haiti. Spanish Haiti appealed to the leader of Colombia, Simon Bolivar, to be annexed by his new nation. Bolivar was unresponsive, and Haiti soon conquered Spanish Haiti. Jean-Pierre Boyer, leader of Haiti, instituted a rural code that forced farmers to stay on their land and yield a production quota, whether it was large estates redistributed from whites to black military officers, or whether it was officially their own smallholdings. Conscription into an army battalion was offered as an alternative. This battalion was the principal force of the Haitian army in the newly gained land. White discontent with dispossession and black discontent with the reinvention of slavery in all but name sparked a war of independence. Upon victory, nostalgia for Spanish rule led to a move for reannexation. When the U.S. Civil War allowed Spain to defy the Monroe Doctrine, reannexation was carried out. But factionalism was not dead. An exile nationalist army surged out of Haiti into the Cabal, the northern side of the island from the inland mountains of the island. On the opposite side, the land surrounding the capital, as well as the capital itself, were better secured by the Spanish army. As the insurgency continued and as the end of the U.S. Civil War revealed the enduring power of the Americans, Spain came to regret reannexation. On March 1865, the Queen of Spain annulled the reannexation of Santo Domingo. In July of 1865, the Spanish army completed its withdrawal. The next half a century was similar. In both Haiti and the Dominican Republic, as an urbane elite staffed a weak central government in the capital, while militias under the command of caudillos held power in the provinces autonomously. Both were occupied by U.S. Marines in World War I. In the unstable elected administrations afterward, chaos yielded to dictatorship. Papa Doc Davalier established a movement of black nationalist peasants to replace the urbane mulatto elite. In the Dominican Republic, where the masses themselves were mulatto, the dictator Rafael Trujillo was vehemently anti-Haitian. Originally the commander-in-chief of the army left to the Republic by the Marines, he allowed a rebel army to overthrow the president in return for its leader joining him on a presidential ticket. He would be the caudillo regardless of who the official president was. In 1937, Trujillo carried out the parsley massacre of Haitian migrant laborers, but ever since the development of the plantation economy from the 19th century to the present day, Haitians were a substantial population in the borderlands of the Dominican Republic.